All right, Zephaniah, I believe day 4, 5. I really don't even know at this point, but I'm starting back in chapter 1 of verse 5. So yesterday we talked about the Baal worship and the idolatrous priest and what was going on there. And again, the title of this chapter is Judgment on the Whole Earth in the Day of the Lord. So basically when Jesus coming on back and raining down judgment, okay? So it's some pretty harsh words in here, but we have to remember how far Judah has fallen, the sins that they were just engaging in, worshiping other gods, desecrating the temples of the Lord, claiming to worship God, but just making a mockery of the worship. So starting in verse 5, it says, those who bow down on the roofs to worship the starry host, those who bow down and swear by the Lord, and who also swear by Molech. So let's break it down. So this form of worship that people were bowing down on these flat rooftops. They would go up to the rooftops, they would bow down, and they would burn incense. They would worship the sun, the moon, and the stars. So then the rest of this verse talks about those who bow down and swear by the Lord, but they also swear by Molech. Now, Molech in my version is spelled M-O-L-E-K. What I found after some digging, it can also be spelled M-O-L-O-C-H. And this is the disturbing part that I found. So this was actually a god that was like a god of the Ammonite people, known as like a god of pleasure, but also a god in which children were sacrificed to by burning. Again, very disturbing, but we know that the times of the Old Testament were very, I don't even know the word for it. But basically God is saying in this chapter, like, I am going to stretch out my hand against all of this. I am going to come back and justice is going to be served with all this. So again, that was verse 5. We'll pick up in verse 6 tomorrow.